Hi.
Hi.
This is not my camera. This is Johnny's
This
character.
is my phone.
This is Johnny.
This is what happens when I use my phone.
Yeah, I should have been using his phone the entire time.
Yeah.
But we haven't decided what to do a video on, so we're just gonna chat. Maybe this just can be vlog.
B-roll vlog?
What's your offline hobbies that you want to start? I think you have some. I just don't think you think they're hobbies.
So I really miss playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I haven't done a whole lot other than play games and things lately because honestly, my days are kind of just work. The first part of my day is filled with helping my dad around the house, to do remodel, to take down trees, to do everything that the property needs. Because I still live with my parents, like a boss. And then when I'm done with that, I start my online work. And so I'll stream or I'll make TikToks. Or work on behind the scenes stuff, and it's tiring.
Yeah, it is.
That's kind of what I realized lately. It was just like, man, I just work a lot, and that's why when I get to the end of my day, I stay up for an additional 1 to 3 hours.
That's called revenge procrastination.
Yeah.
Go look it up.
Yep. Because I guess I don't feel like I have anything that I do for myself, really. Which is kind of silly because I feel like
It used to be the RP was something non-monetized.
that was, yeah.
It was still online, but it was not monetized or felt
Yes.
monetized. Very freeformed.
Yeah.
So that's like D&D, but now we're writing half of a book.
Yeah, it's just co-authorship. Without dice and things like that, and you discuss and when there's the need. I've been reading that Starfinder core rulebook.
Yeah.
And it's like 500 pages. It's a bit much. It's a bit much for me to digest, honestly.
Wuthering Heights is 300 pages. Why?
There needs to be a rule for everything because they're gonna try everything. I like the approach of 5th edition a lot better, where it's just like DM discretion, like just
If it's cool, let it happen, DMs.
like yeah, exactly. Like
But here's what we
like
recommend.
they have falling rules or poison rules or just a bunch of other stuff like that, but it's in multiple volumes. And so it feels a little bit more like spread out knowledge and optional content and that kind of a thing. And more so, I really just want to play with my friends, but I don't have friends to play
I don't have friends.
D&D with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least because I think the big one would be like Kanoa.
Yeah.
He's really and he wants to incorporate me into the next season of Dirty 20.
Ooh, that's cool.
Which hey, spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
That's not for sure yet.
You miss playing games with people who are serious about it.
Yeah.
That's something that was an issue that come up on my Discord.
Yeah.
You guys can join my Discord, by the way.
Oh.
There's a D&D portion of my Discord if you do not know. And at the beginning of the pandemic last year, I smashed a whole bunch of internet strangers together to play D&D with each other.
Yeah.
And so now we talk a lot about D&D and the D&D portion. And someone was like, I just need to vent my real life campaign. My players aren't as serious as I want them to be, so it's been like draining to DM for them.
Yeah, because one of my best friends, I taught him how to DM and introduced him to D&D and stuff like that. He plays jokes a lot of the time. Like he plays very well seriously, but he also is just jokes. He's kind of like a joker kind of a person.
Marvel character.
Yeah. His first character's name was Jabron Lames. And
I don't like playing with people like that. Like I know it's fun to have a joke character once in a while.
It was good. Like he played this character very well for the premise.
I don't have a sense of humor. I don't want it.
I like dramatic acting. I think that's why I want to go into acting and things like that.
We should become an independent film crew.
We should actually. We could do that.
We could do that. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, anyway.
Dramatic D&D is the best thing I've ever seen, which is the reason why Critical Role is so cool.
Exactly, and that's. I don't need people to be as serious as Critical Role. You know what I
no,
mean?
like
Not
you
at all.
You don't need professional voice actor friends to make voices.
No. I just want people to approach the experience with a level of like
respect.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's play through whatever story this guy's got for us.
I don't like people who purposely try to derail like campaigns all the time.
Or who just like, I want to do what I want to do.
No. At the beginning of campaigns, I've only campaigned a few, and at the beginning, I'm always like, you follow what I fucking say, okay, dude? Because I've prepared things, but try to follow the story because I'm not here to waste my fucking time.
Yeah. It's just, and I feel kind of bad because like, it feels like my responsibility to be entertaining enough to do that, I guess, as a DM. But that's not the case at all. That's just my style of DMing. Is just that I like dramatic storytelling and things like that. It's not a bad thing. There's not a wrong way.
Oh no, but and it just, it's just preference. I can't.
I agree.
Like I don't do comedy movies very often.
Really?
Because I don't like them because they're not funny to me. So I'm over here looking at just a stupid movie who's stupid to be funny to people who have that. But that's just not my thing.
I like stand-up comedy.
Oh my God.
Like
Let me tell me. I like stand-up comedy because I like listening to people.
Yeah.
So I won't watch something like, I hate Seth Rogen.
Really?
I hate every movie he's been in. Really? I hate Seth Rogen so much. What? I think he would be a good person. I would love to hug Seth Rogen and then tell him I hate his movies. With the most kindness and respect. Like Seth Rogen and his buddy that always play the same fucking characters. Sometimes it's James Franco.
Yes. James Franco or...
There's another one. I think...
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill, I think, is one.
They do it?
I don't know. Jonah...
They may not be.
They may not be. All I know is I hate Seth Rogen films, but... If you like Seth Rogen films, I really don't care. Like you can.
I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Is my style.
Yeah.
I like a good story that goes with the comedy and not just absolute garbage stoner humor. Yeah. No offense.
I get it. Used to be a stoner. Get it. Yep.
Yeah, I can't. People have told me that I need to get stoned to watch it. Or get drunk because drinking's my thing, not smoking.
I don't think if a
movie
can't stand on its own without being
that was my argument.
I feel like
I was like,
not the best
no
movie.
No thanks. But that also translates into my DMing. I love puns. I love comically useless items in D&Ds.
Yeah, that's fun.
I want. Whenever I'm playing D&D and I want to and when I'm playing D&D and when I am a DM, I want there to be a story and I want it to be engaging and I don't want it to be a waste of my time. I am going to die soon, whether it be in 5 minutes or 60 years from now. Okay. I'm gonna die. I have a finite hours on this earth.
Yeah. I'm
not gonna waste it listening to fucking dick jokes the entire time I'm playing D&D.
That's fair. Well, and just like, there's this, like, I feel like sexually frustrated thing that happens when you play D&D with nerds who are sexually frustrated.
I'm asexual. I don't know this.
There's this thing that happens where that's the reason that we have the stigma of the bard that tries to frickle-frackle everything.
Instead of seducing with friendship, which is one bard that I used to have.
Yeah, that was you told me about that.
Yeah, there was a bard that seduced this angel with friendship, and so they had this Solaris angel, I think. The solar angels just following them around, being their bro. Essentially, it was just a big stepdad.
Yeah.
A cool stepdad.
You just heal them, right?
Yeah, heal them and tell them to go back out there. So they never died, but they never had the advantage.
Yeah.
Anyway, That's been my bard experience.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's like that's a really healthy bard experience.
But everybody wants to seduce the dragon.
Well, and I love being bards that unlock power that they're not supposed to. Those are my favorite.
That's my character right now.
Yeah, because bards use charisma, and they have in 5th edition they have something called magical secrets. You can take spells from any other class.
I know I can do that now with my bard.
So fun. It's so fun to do that and to just mess with everything about it.
Gosh. My bard, I gave the DM permission to give me a god for my bard to become a warlock.
Okay.
And we're trying to figure out how...
You're making a bardlock.
A bardlock. Which is pretty good.
Pretty good.
But the item
Yeah.
that we're probably going to use to like open up his heart to this god is an accordion of useless fun facts. Every time he plays the accordion, he gets a useless fun fact.
Oh, it's so you.
I know! Isn't it great? I don't even need to look up useless fun... You want to know a fun fact about bards?
Yeah.
Did you know that they held so much political power that they would be bribed by local politicians for them to make songs and poems that reflected upon them positively? Did you know that if you pissed off a bard, your entire reputation was destroyed?
Yep.
Because bards were essentially the internet. Fun fact.
This is why I like bards. I mean, it feels... So, a lot of people argue that bard is stupid.
It is.
Yes. But that's why I like it. In that barding is a profession, not a magical caster class. And I would argue that...
Being a paladin is a job, too.
I'm aware.
And a cleric.
I know.
What are these... Where are these people? I'm gonna beat them up.
No, I think the argument was you can accomplish anything that you can with a bard with any other class.
No.
Or a combination of other classes.
Oh yeah, sure. A combination of a magic class and a melee class can also achieve the same things of any other class.
That's kind of,
A warlock can be a healer. Yeah. A paladin can be a healer. Yeah. So why the fuck do we got clerics?
So here's the thing, right? I know. It's just there seems to be a lot of contention around bards in particular, but I happen to like bards for what they are, for being the skill monkeys.
Yeah, they're jack of all trades. That's the whole point.
Yes, and this might be going too far into it, but I, as a person, am a very jack of all trades kind of person. I like doing lots of things, and that's maybe why we gravitate towards bards.
So crafty.
And so when someone rags on bards, it kind of gets under my skin because that's who I am as a person.
Yeah, it's like, why are you insulting me?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't mean to inflict, like, I feel like I'm taking it personally a lot of the time, and I usually shut myself up, and I'm like, no, they didn't mean that. But
I mean, I don't think they mean that.
No, of course not. But at the same time, it's just like, man,
stop shitting on my dude.
That's it's me.
I am two classes. I am a Tempest cleric.
Yeah.
And I am a bard. If you shit on those two things, I will fucking kill you with a rock. Okay?
I've always loved warlocks, clerics, and bards.
So magic.
Yeah.
I mean, I would want to be a sorcerer or a wizard, but yeah.
See, those weren't as appealing to me.
I don't like being squishy. Bards are squishy until they're not.
Until they're not.
Because bards can get really powerful. Yeah. Like, I don't know how many times in Critical Role that fucking bard, that Scanlan kills people. He kills people with vicious mockery and
Big B's hand.
An obscene amount of times.
Autoluke's resilient sphere keeps him safe like 1,000 times. Anyway, yeah, dude. Like, it's just...
Don't shit on bards.
Don't crap on bards.
Actually, don't shit on anybody. Okay? All the classes are cool.
Stuff. Just don't.
Just stop being a shitty person.
If you don't like it, go make your own freaking system.
Oh my god, I've wanted to make my own system before. But I'm lazy. That's the problem. Yes. I would love to make my own system. I want to make a hybrid system between Cyberpunk 2077 and D&D. I would love to make that system because then I could make everybody wield, dangerous floppy disks or something.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It does, doesn't it?
That's why I'm actually researching Starfinder, is because I'm like, well, I could take a lot of these concepts and put them in 5th edition.
Yeah, the thing about 5th edition is that it is a bard. It is very malleable. You can pretty much do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, wouldn't it be interesting to like see what are they, 12? 10, 12 classes of 5th edition look like in a futuristic environment? Like, how do you be a druid in 2077? Exactly.
I feel like
You have to like think about it.
I feel like it would just be eco-terrorism.
Right?
Like, they would be the ones who'd figure out how to, like, mass grow trees.
I feel like Johnny Silverhand is
An eco-terrorist?
Yeah, is verging on druidism.
Yeah, like, so, like, what I would think is, like, these group of eco-terrorists.
Yeah, what if like druids are like purists? Like they don't have any technology in them.
Oh, yeah, that would be a druid
I feel like
class.
I feel like that would be druidic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't have to be terroristic, I guess.
Obviously,
They're
they
just
can choose to incorporate technology to whatever degree.
I
It's a
feel like,
spectrum.
okay, so if
obviously.
we're doing cyberpunk,
Yeah.
you know what cyberpunk is about, right?
Yeah.
Anti-corporatism.
Yes.
Um,
Well, it's about corporatism, and then
It's about-
you are anti-corporate.
well,
basically.
yeah, it's about
Because-
what happens if corporations take over the world
Spoilers.
way too much.
Yes.
I don't think that's spoiler. That's just the cyberpunk
No. I was
genre.
about to say something, and then.
Oh,
I was about to say-
cyberpunk genre.
Well, you're very anti-corporate because, well, I can't talk about that because that's spoilers. But anyway.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
D&D,
Indeed.
offline hobbies.
That feels like that's what I want to do. Is I want to create worlds with people like that.
Mm-hmm. We've created, like, at least 2.
Since I've been here.
It's been a week.
You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of stuff that I would love to do, and I just don't feel like where I'm at is conducive to that.
That's fine.
Which
It sucks.
kind of sucks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finding people who are serious about D&D is tough.
Yeah, and most of the time it is in an online space, so if you aren't, like, cool about doing D&D online, you're kind of shit out of
Well, I'm
luck.
happy to do it online, but there's also that, like, can you trust the dice roller? And then they start rolling digitally, and that always consistently rolling online screws me. Like very consistently, and so it's just not.
You need to go to something called Foundry. It's essentially better Roll20, and that one has like
I've also heard
rolls.
of there's one on Steam. RPG something or
tabletop simulator.
no, that is a one that you can use for it. But there's another one that I'm thinking of that
No,
it
you
has-
can't look
can-
at your phone.
You can buy all. Shut up.
It's right there.
It's on Steam, and it's basically
Pika, you can put it up.
Purchase all the sources.
D&D
yeah.
Beyond?
No,
Because you can do that in D&D
you can do that on D&D Beyond, and that is very helpful. I do like D&D Beyond for online stuff. And they recently released the D&D Beyond
They fucked the
character
cleric.
sheet on mobile, which is nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I hate D&D Beyond because to be the cleric that I want to be, I have to purchase the goddamn core rulebook. Fuck you. Fuck you, D&D Beyond. Every core class and subclass in the core rulebook should be on there. And fuck you if you think otherwise. So fuck you, D&D Beyond. I have a personal grudge.
Well, they have the 5th edition SRD, which is all the free stuff, right? That's stuff that they can't legally claim as their own creation intellectually. That's not their intellectual property, is the SRD doc.
I have tried to build Bjorn,
Yes.
and
And that is their intellectual property. Like the stuff that you're trying to go for is actually invented by them in this edition of Dungeons and Dragons, and that's why why they have to charge for it. It's because it's the intellectual property of wizards.
I don't care.
I know.
I have a personal grudge
I'm just
with D&D.
explaining.
I don't care.
I'm
I
explaining
understand there's
copyright law.
I understand copyright law pretty well. I don't care. Yeah, get a hobby. I'm telling you as your friend.
My hobby lately has been playing Hades. I do not play it on stream. I straight up like won't let myself play it on stream.
I think you asked me if you should one day, and I said no.
Yeah, you said no.
And then you were like, okay, and then you've never played it.
Yeah.
On stream.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Look at me, healthy friend.
Well done. High five.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Yeah. So I think that's my current gripe is that my heart's tired. My soul, my inner.
I wanted to make a joke. Say, go get a cardiologist.
Thanks.
Sorry. Continue. Soul's tired. Keep going.
Anyway. And maybe I think that's more of what I need. It's just stuff that's for me. That's not. I mean, and stuff that's social would be ideal.
Oh yeah. Thank you, pandemic, for killing everyone's ability to socialize.
Local game stores got hit
so hard.
So hard.
Go support a local
Sucks.
game store, please,
Man.
before they all die. Anyway, those are Johnny's offline hobbies. You guys don't get to know mine. I mean, I'm gonna make a video about it, but you don't get to know right now.
Yeah.
We only talked about yours.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all about me.
It's all about you, my buddy.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me be a guest on your vlog.
Yeah, for like 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It's a month of Johnny because I only upload on Sundays.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, love y'all.
Okay. Goodbye. Ha.
I guess goodbye.
I guess goodbye. Goodbye now.
Bye.
Bye.